Well, welcome back to the Fun Astrology Podcast for Monday, October 28th. Got to say, this one is it's like, oh, hello, we're here. It's birthday week. Well, kind of cross a big milestone. It's number 60. Woo! Hey, you know what? It feels like 40. Seriously, there's no difference. So if you're thinking about what does 60 feel like, literally, it feels like 40, at least in this book. Because we got work to do. Let's talk about this, kicking off this big birthday week with a kite. Yay, bring that applause back again. Yeah, we've got a kite formation with the moon in Scorpio at 11 degrees. By the way, did you catch the full moon energy yesterday? It happened late last night. It was at 11:59, 11:50 something Eastern time. That energy is still very much in the space. So if you missed it, go get it now. Like, you can totally do your full moon ceremony right now. Full moon in Scorpio. Did a whole session on it yesterday. So if you missed yesterday's podcast, just pick that up and you'll get everything on this full moon. But the thing that is really cool is we got a big kite formation. Now, this won't hold because mostly it's tied to the moon, but it's the same thing that we had last week. So it's the nodes. You know, I was thinking as I was looking at this morning, when we say the nodes around here, really, you just need to equate that to life purpose. What is your soul purpose? What is that line between the south node and north node for you? And if you're not clear on that, come on over to funastrology.com/consults and book a consult, and we'll just get it taken care of so that you know what that path is. Because it's the paradigm of your life. I mean, everything filters through that path. Once we understand it, then it all makes sense. So when we say north node, south node, we're just talking about that karmic path, that journey from the south node to the north node. And that's in the big kite formation today, along with, who was there last week, Neptune, bringing that depth in. The sun is also still in the hunt, although it's a little bit distant. And then the moon and Saturn. So there's all this just beautiful trine energy all over the place today. So it's, what a great way to kick it off. And I was having so much fun with these consults and these reports, and I picked up a new element yesterday. New toy in the toy box. It's Destiny Cards reports, but I'm going to be rolling that in as well. I need just a wee bit of time with it. But maybe we'll do like a special on what Destiny Cards is and how it fits in. It's all planetary based, but it uses a 52-card playing deck. You take the Joker out, and that is a divination tool that was used all the way back as far as you can go, Babylonians, Egyptians. Actually, if the history that I've been told is right on this, that the cards that we play with did not have that function until around the era of Napoleon. Isn't that something? Didn't know that, but it's been really cool. And these reports are hauntingly, wow, accurate. And they fit in with astrology beautifully as well. And what the significance of that is I ran my own, of course, for next year, having birthday week this week. And it was like it's going to be a great year for doing exactly what I'm doing. So we're just rolling more and more stuff out, building this thing up. And thank you for the responses, for the comments on iTunes. Love you, love you, love you. Really appreciate that. And just for the support and the engagement. It's been amazing. Best birthday present ever. Thank you. So we're just going to keep it on going into the next year. So the kite formation to kick it off. So this is a great day. Again, the universe supporting us to just do that deep inner soul work. In fact, the energy today is really, really good. Now, we still have the Mars-Saturn thing, and I talked about that on Saturday. So this week's podcasts on the weekend were pretty loaded up with information. Uranus, though, is also in a favorable aspect to the South Node. It's a trine, the best of the best. Now, there's another aspect today that I don't mention often. It doesn't show up that much, but the North Node is in a trine with the Imum Coeli. Now, the Imum Coeli is the opposite of the midheaven, or the bottom of the sky. So the midheaven is the highest point in the sky that the sun goes across the ecliptic line. The Imum Coeli, the IC, if you see it on a chart, is the bottom. It is like the darkest point of the evening. And just like the midheaven is not exactly at noon, it's the highest point of the arc, so the IC is not at midnight, but it's thereabouts. It's in the middle of the night, at least based on the ecliptic circle. So what that represents, the most important thing, is what it represents is our home. It's our foundation. It's our base. It's our safety. So again, in this trine with the North Node, it's bringing this to home. It's bringing this work, this journey, this path from the Saturn-Pluto thing that we're dealing with, that is energy amongst us, that I've talked about a bunch. And just saying, every day we're seeing these little signs from the universe. And this one is just, to me, a little billboard that says, hey, bring it home. Do the work. Anchor it. Get on that path to the North Node. All right, that's it for today. I'm going to have fun this week. Well, don't we have fun every day? We try. We're going to have extra fun this week. I'll have to think of some goodies for the next couple of days. Have a good Monday.